Friends, in this session, I am going to discuss the constitutional position of governor of a state as an agent of union or central government. By now, you are fully aware that a close examination of constitutional position of governor of a state or an in-depth analysis about the governor of the state can bring us to this conclusion that governor of a state has to perform dual role. One, as the head of a state executive, and second, as an agent of center. In this session, we will see the role of governor as an agent of center. You need to understand that on what basis we can conclude that governor is also acting as an agent of center. Friends, I would just like you all to remember this as an agent of union or central government. So friends, I would just like you all to remember that under article, first ground on which we can conclude that governor is an agent of center, under article 155, governor is appointed by the president. Governor is appointed by the president under his hand and seal. Okay. So in India we have the provision for appointment of governor. But in a federal polity, ideal federal polity, governor of the state should be elected. Go and see United States of America, which is an ideal federal country. In USA, there is a provision for election of governors. But the founding fathers of Indian Constitution, after intense debate in the Constituent Assembly on this matter, finally reached to this conclusion that we should have a federal polity with a strong center, and if we want a strong center, then governor should be appointed by the center, should remain in the state executive as an agent of central government, and therefore in India we have the provisions of appointment of governor by the president under his hand, warrant and seal. So it is the president of India who appoints the governor, and of course the president will appoint someone, the governor in a state, on the advice of Council of Ministers. So basically this power is in the hands of Council of Ministers, but is exercised through president. So one of the ground on which we can say that governor is an agent of center, that he is appointed by the president under his hand and seal, under warrant and seal of the president. And not only this, if you see article 156, and that too clause 1, then governor holds, right, governor hold office during the pleasure of president. Pleasure of president. Now you see what's the meaning. I would just like you all to remember that governor is appointed by the president and has a term of 5 years. But governor holds office during the pleasure of the president, meaning there is no constitutional safeguard related to term. The President of India can remove governor from his or her office anytime and without assigning any reason. See the irony, see the paradox that governor is the constitutional head of the state, but governor has no constitutional safeguard for term and is at the sweet will of President of India. Governor can be removed by president any time, just by an order passed by the president. No procedure is required. There is no requirement of any reason to be given by the president to the governor that why the president is removing the governor. Governor holds the office during the pleasure of the president. And I would just like you all to remember that under Article 156, right, under Article 156 Clause 2, governor can resign anytime. Even governor can resign anytime, and his letter of resignation is addressed to president. Letter is addressed to president. Okay, so you just see, governor holds the office till the pleasure of the president, meaning president can remove the governor anytime, and while removing, president is not obligated to give any reason. President is not obligated to follow any procedure as such. With one order signed by the president, the governor can be removed. So governor has no constitutional safeguard related with term, and even governor can resign any time, and that letter of resignation is addressed to president. So what I am just trying to tell you, governor is appointed by the president, governor can resign by writing a letter of resignation addressed to the president, governor holds the office till the pleasure of the president. And one more interesting thing in this, as per Article 156 Clause 3, okay, after completion of term of appointment is 5 years. Term of appointment is 5 years. Okay, but even after the completion of the term, governor can be asked by the president to continue in office till new governor is appointed. And the person can be appointed governor n number of times. Same person can be appointed as the governor in the state again. Not only this, my friends, you should remember that governor can be transferred by the president from one state to another during the term. So governor of Tamil Nadu can be transferred as governor of Bihar. Governor of Bihar can be transferred as governor of Maharashtra. Governor of Maharashtra can be transferred as governor of Tripura, and so on and so forth. So during the term, governor can also be transferred from one state to another state. Not only this, I told you that even after the completion of the term, the governor can be asked to continue in office till his successor is appointed. So all these provisions, that appointment by center, that is the president, then transfer from one state to another state during the term, governor holding the office till the pleasure of the president. Governor can resign by writing the letter of resignation addressed to the president. Even after completion of the term, the governor can be asked to continue in the office till successor is appointed. Governor can be given the additional charge of another state during the term. All these provisions very logically bring us to the conclusion that governor is an agent of center. Not only on the basis of these provisions, but many other important provisions are there which you need to know related with governor, on the basis of which we can logically conclude that governor is an agent of center. I would just like you all to remember that governor within the administrative framework and federal polity of India is sending a report. So governor has to send a report, and this report is fortnightly, once in 14 days. Report fortnightly by governor to center, and this report is regarding affairs of the state. So what I would just like you all to remember, that within the administrative setup in India, within the federal polity which we have in India, governor of a state is obligated to send a detailed report to center on fortnightly basis. And in this report, the governor has to present a picture about the affairs of the state. What is the affair of administration? What is the affair of law and order? What is the affair of political situation in the state? Every fortnight, once in 2 weeks, governor has to send this report to Ministry of Home Affairs or center. And this report of governor can be the ground for imposition of president's rule in the state. I hope you are aware that president's rule finds mention in Article 356 of Indian Constitution. So president's rule can be imposed in the state either on the report of governor or otherwise also. But a very important provision you need to understand, that governors have to send to center a fortnightly report regarding the affairs of the state, and that report can become the ground for imposition of president's rule in the state. And I hope you all are aware that if president's rule is imposed in the state, then democratically elected state government is thrown out of power, a state legislative assembly is suspended, and governor will run the administration of the state as the representative of president. Now this establishes beyond reasonable doubt that governor is also acting as an agent of center. So what you should remember as far as this point is concerned, that every fortnight means once in 14 days, governor of a state is obligated to send a report to center, and that report should be about the affairs of the state, the administrative affairs, the political situation, the law and order situation within the state, and every other thing should find a mention. This is a mechanism through which governor as an agent of center is keeping center fully updated and informed about the affairs in the state. And this report of governor can be the ground for imposition of president's rule in the state. And if president's rule is imposed in the state, then democratically elected state government which is headed by the chief minister of the state is dismissed, state legislative assembly is suspended, and the administration of the state is carried by governor as the representative of President of India. During President's rule, governor has overwhelming power in the state related with administration of the state. So this is another point on the basis of which experts are of the opinion that governor is an agent of center. Not only this, my friends, you need to even know that any bill passed by a state legislature, passed by the state legislature, can be reserved by governor, can be reserved by the governor of the state in the name of consideration of president, in the name of consideration of president. Okay. So any bill passed by the state legislature when will go to governor for assent, and only with governor's assent the bill can become act. At that time, governor can reserve the bill in the name of consideration of President of India, and on such bills, President enjoy absolute veto. Meaning, President explicitly can say, no, assent cannot be given to this bill, and after which that bill will die. Very, very important provision is this. So any bill which is passed by the state legislature can be reserved by the governor of the state in the name of consideration of the president, and on such bills the president enjoys absolute veto. So governor is acting as an agent of center. Governor is reserving the bill in the name of consideration of the president, and president has been given overwhelming powers on such bills. So even this provision is establishing that governor is an agent of center. So I would just like you all to have this awareness that within the federal polity and within the state executive, the governor of a state is playing dual role. One, as the head of a state executive, and second is as an agent of center. And because of this, we say that the office of governor is not only ceremonial but even functional. The office of governor is an office with overwhelming dignity and even with great authority. Governor